YouTube, it's your girl Treasure, and I'm back with another video. You can tell by that title. Today we're gonna be doing college freshman advice coming from a senior. In college, I will be a senior. Going into the fall of this semester. Guys, without further ado, I'm gonna share with you guys some of the things I wish I would have known or somebody would have told me before I got to college. And also, if I'm talking, ignore my blue mouth. I'm actually just got done eating a snowball and that just happened, and I was in the mood to film, so I decided that I was going to. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first tip I have for you guys today is that it's okay to be away from home. So if your situation is anything like mine, you went away from home, but you didn't go too far, like a couple hours, but you still left your hometown. Reality is whether it's an hour, whether it's 2 hours, whether it's 10 hours, whether you gotta get on the plane, you're going to get homesick. Like, I remember my freshman year, my mom dropped me off. I was like, girl, you really just left me here. Like, you was the same person who used to ask mama, grandpa, granddaddy, you need to meet all these people before I go to a sleepover, and you just drop me off in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be an unfamiliar place, you're gonna be homesick, but it's gonna end up being the best decision you ever made. And I say this because when you're on your own, you really get to know who you are outside of your family. While you're in college, you're gonna be like a lot of decisions for yourself that's on a daily that once somebody else in a way made it for you. In the end, it'll all be worth it, and it's kind of it's gonna prepare you and establish that independence that you're gonna need once you get into adulthood. Best decision I ever made, because I was able to understand who Treasure was outside of her family, outside of other people. Like, who are you? Who am I? Tip number 2 is your roommate matters, and do not ignore the red flags. Your roommate is gonna matter, especially if y'all are in a shared space. Like, y'all are like, when you wake up, this person is literally in your face. Speak from experience, it's good to be friends with your roommate. It's good to build a connection, because you are gonna be sharing a space with this person for a while, especially if it's 2 semesters. Like, this is a long time gonna be sharing space with somebody. So of course, you know, you're always bound together, so sometimes friendships does form. But I'm letting you know this: if you move in on Friday and that girl or boy then trauma dumped on you, and by Sunday, baby, run. I need you to look me in my eyes when I say this and run. I say that with emphasis and precaution, because I personally had an experience like that my freshman year, and it ended horribly. So it's important to have a healthy relationship with your roommate, like I said, because y'all are going to be sharing the same space, the same bathroom, same tub, all of that. And you don't want to be walking on eggshells. And then another like sub tip I can add in this section is that y'all want to establish cleaning and cleanliness early on. Please establish that, because you don't want to be friends with your roommate and then you find out that they're dirty. So tip number 3 that I have is, don't listen to them. Bring your clothes, your shoes, and your accessories. And I said that because if I had $1 every time I was calling my mama to ship stuff to me, and oh, I forgot this, I need this, da da da, I would be rich. You never know when it's gonna be an event. You never know when it's gonna be a party, and you want this specific belt, this specific bottom, this specific shirt, these specific shoes. And if you just go based on what you wear every day, you're gonna be in a rude awakening. Okay, so tip number 4 that I have for you guys is have fun, but don't forget why you're there. It's important to go out and have fun and, you know, find your social life in college, especially if you're going to a town that you don't know people, you ain't never been before. But don't forget why you are there. My biggest thing, I think that's what kept me on track my freshman year, because I always think like, if I wasn't in school, I wouldn't be in life yet. Simple. If I was not in school, I would not be out here. So therefore, let me get in the books. A lot of people that I started out with my freshman year, a lot of people started out my freshman year, but those same people were at every party, every social event, but they wasn't in them classrooms, and they didn't make it to their sophomore year. They were gone. drop out. And crazy, those same people come back for homecoming. Some things have changed. So, tip number 5 I have is use those resources. It's so many resources on campus that a lot of college students and a lot of freshmen don't know about. Struggling for a class, I know on my campus there's Lee Hall, that's the tutoring center. Like, these people literally sit, you can schedule tutoring sessions every week the day that that person is available to help you. You can do one-on-ones. They have study group sessions. If you have questions about your major and certain classes you need, every college has their own advisors. Every college has, well, I'm only speaking for my college. Every college has their student support services where you can go to them directly and ask them any questions regarding classes in your major. They be in your face and you don't use them. Like, they could be advertised at every event. They could have them hung up. They could have little banners outside and you still don't take advantage of them. And I know a lot of students may even take advantage of these resources when it's too late. Number 6 is date wisely and safely. You don't have to be in college to know dating is a thing. College dating is definitely a thing. My advice is to do it safely and wisely. Think with your brain, not nothing else with your brain. Ladies or gents, it doesn't matter. Don't be laid up under nobody all day, every day, to the point to where you don't want to go to class, you're not doing that homework, you're not doing any assignments. Don't be gullible. My freshman year on my floor, I used to see a boy go from one room, act like he left the floor, and then double back and go to the room across. The room directly across. So don't be gullible, ladies. Just because you thought you seen him walk, baby, he could turn and make a U-turn and be right next door. Hell, probably even in your dorm, your suite mate. So don't be gullible, ladies. And if you're a late bloomer like I was, please don't let anybody rush you into doing anything that you don't want to do. Okay? Promise, pinky. Tip number 7 is drop that class. Don't wait. On the first day or even the first week of classes, if you notice that this class is going to be too much for you and you're not going to be able to keep up with the course load, drop that class, baby. Just go ahead and drop that class, because if you drop the class during the drop window, the drop and add day window, it's going to disappear. We'll be like, you never. But even if you drop it before the date for the W, still drop that class, because I know for some, like, if you're going to be a doctor or certain majors, it does look bad that you have a lot of W's on your transcript. Just drop that class, take that W, because that GPA will suffer. Okay, so tip number 8, I have, do not take that night class. Look me in my eyes as I say this again. I'm going to get closer. Do not take that night class. Everybody always talk about the 8 a.m. Oh, don't take the 8 a.m. It's not the same as when you was in high school. It's not the same. It's not the same. But nobody talks about those night classes. Nobody talks about those night classes at all. Number 9 is your freshman year will be your easiest, so definitely take advantage of that. Your freshman year is the year that you want to make those A's and those B's and get that GPA as cushioned and high as you can, because this is your year that you're taking prereqs. This is your year that you're taking your basic English and maths and everything. Like, you're not really taking classes that's catered towards your specific major yet, so you want to really do what you got to do. It's only going to get harder and more challenging and more course load. So that is a reality that you will have to face, that if you're struggling your freshman year like that, you might need to reconsider your major or school as a whole. And last but certainly not least, we have get involved. Get involved, get involved, get involved. You'll be wasting your entire college experience if you just go to class and go to the dorm. So I would advise you to go to different activities, go to different events, just, you know, because you still, it's important to still have a social life outside of college and school. And I'm still personally trying to find that balance, because once I'm in school mode, I be in school mode, and I just feel like social life and all of that is like a like that go out the window when I'm in school. So it's important to find that healthy balance. That's how you meet new people. That's how you meet people from different backgrounds. That's how you build those connections that would and could eventually help you when it's time to graduate, and you know this person because y'all used to be in this org together, and boom, they help you get a job. That's the whole point. Like, once we get these degrees, baby, we're trying to find a job in our field. So while you're in college, network, get involved, do as much as you can, because you never know who knows who. Okay, so that just about sums up my college freshman advice. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Hope that you guys all have a great first year in college, getting the books like I said. Also balance and enjoy your freshman year, y'all. Like, if I go back to freshman year, I would. It would be some things I would do differently, and it's some things I would stay the same, because it really crafts you and changes you, helps you become who you're going to be post graduation. So again, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm back posting videos, y'all. So see you guys in my next video.